New videos every day.
I like to know things.
Hi, I'm Cass. Maybe you've heard the term soul or spirit. We're going to explore what world religions have to say about the term soul. Hinduism says, what is soul? It is that which manifests itself through consciousness in the organs. Judaism, the body is the sheath of the soul. Christianity, for the things that are seen are transient, but the things that are unseen are eternal. Hinduism, the spirit comes from the invisible realms to the visible, and then returns to the invisible realms again. Bahá'í, the human spirit which distinguishes man from animal is the rational soul, and these two words, the human spirit and rational soul, designate the same thing. Hinduism, everyone is aware of the experiences, but no one sees the experiencer. Christian Science, matter has no life, hence, it has no real existence. Mind is immortal. Hinduism, what is soul? Because of what one sees things, hears sounds, smells scents, articulates speech, and distinguishes taste and distaste, that is the soul. Jainism, the soul is characterized by knowledge and vision, is formless, an agent, has the same extent as its own body, is the enjoyer of the fruits of karma. It is also enlightened and has a characteristic upward motion. Taoism, birth is not the beginning and death is not the end. Existence without limitation exists, and there is continuity without a starting point. Existence without limitation is space. African traditional religions, the soul does not die, therefore I will not die. Islam, and he originated the creation of man out of clay, and he fashioned his progeny of an extraction of mean water, and he shaped him and breathed his spirit in him. Judaism and Christianity, the dust returns to the earth as it was, but the spirit returns to God who gave it. Hinduism, now my breath and spirit goes to the immortal, and this body ends in ashes. Hinduism, weapons do not cleave the self. Fire does not burn him. Water does not make him wet, nor does the wind make dry. Buddhism, so too the body reaches old age, but the soul of the good grows not old. Scientology, a man is his own immortal soul. Hinduism, the body belongs to the realm of appearances, but the spirit belongs to the order of reality. Confucianism, the bones and flesh molder below, and hidden away become the earth of the fields, but the spirit issues forth, and is displayed on high in a condition of glorious brightness. Hinduism, while one is in a state of dream, the golden, self-luminous being, the self within, the immortal one, keeps alive the house of flesh with the help of the vital force, but at the same time walks out of this house. The eternal goes wherever he desires. Shinto, it comes from the origin, it returns to the original land in the plane of high heaven. That spirit is one and the same, not two. Sikhism, no, the self is not perishable. Hinduism, unborn, eternal, immemorial, immutable. You do not die when your body dies. In realizing that which is indestructible, unborn, eternal, how could he slay or cause another to be slain? Hinduism. The self, which is an all-pervasive spirit, pre-exists its incarnation in the physical body and continues to exist into eternity, clothed in body after body. Seicho-no-ie. Man's real nature is primarily spiritual life, which weaves its threads of mind to build a cocoon of flesh, encloses its own soul in the cocoon, and for the first time the spirit becomes flesh. Understand this clearly. The cocoon is not the silkworm, and in the same way the physical body is not man, but merely man's cocoon. Just as the silkworm will break out of its cocoon and fly free, so too will man break out of his body cocoon and ascend to the spiritual world when its time has come. Never think that the death of the physical body is the death of man. Since man is life, he will never know death. Hinduism. The self cannot be pierced or burned, made wet or dry. The self is everlasting and infinite, standing on the motionless foundation of eternity. It is unmanifested, beyond all thought, beyond all change, and knowing this, you should not grieve.